So let's talk about what's coming up on my channel for the month of November 2025. Plus, for the first time in a while, I got a few pickups. Here we go. Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. So, greetings, my fellow YouTubers, and welcome again to Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. I'm the Big D, and I'm here to give you my schedule for November 2025. This is kind of going to be a big month here. There's going to be a few makeup reviews and what have you. There may be some coming along the way. Details to follow. If I decide to do some extra ones, we shall find out. But in the meantime, before I get this show on the road, let's go ahead and give out the top Big D prizes for the most viewed vids on my channel for last month. The gold Big D goes to the most watched vid, and it's the Scooby-Doo and the Cyber Chase review with 977 big views. Silver Big D goes to the second most viewed video, and it's the Commando review with 210 big views. And the bronze Big D goes to the third most viewed video, and it's the Saturday morning TV log on the spectacular new adventures of Casper. Congratulations to all of these videos. I'm glad y'all have enjoyed them, and I'm so happy to have you here to check them out. Once more, I do owe y'all an apology for not having a Saturday morning TV log up this week. I just thought I'd take just a week off from it. But it's going to be back next Saturday with Tasmania. I'll give you the rest of Saturday morning TV logs in a moment. But before I do so, for the first time in a while, I finally got some entertaining pickups. Now, it's been like 2 or 3 years since I last bought a CD. And well, I know I have yet to hear all of this, but I've heard one of its songs, so. And well, since I didn't buy her last 3 albums, I think it's been 3 since Lover, I finally have a copy of, you guessed it, here it is, The Life of a Showgirl, the new Taylor Swift album. Now, however, I have seen the music video for its big single known as The Fate of Ophelia. And let me tell you something, I really loved it. It was a hot one, a real good one. And to my surprise, it actually came with this here two-sided poster, actually. Don't have it up on the walls or anything, but yeah, really cool. Yeah. Even for someone who's starting out in a different kind of music genre but going pop, let's see a certain someone else who's in that genre. Well, Taylor was in top that. Also, I can't believe I took the risk again a Christmas flick during last month. But I'm going to be revisiting this soon since it's been a year since I saw this. It's the best Christmas pageant ever from last year in 2024. Now, if you have not seen my spoiler-free review of this film, check it out. Anyway, this of course is based on the book of the same name, starring Judy Greer. And let me tell you, this film's really good, and she's trying to, be the one to take control of the Christmas pageant. Apparently gets these mischievous, troublemaking kids to be a part of it. Believe me, a very good film it was. As it was directed by Dallas Jenkins, the man who gave us the Christian series known as The Chosen. Alright, now here's the November schedule. Now, I did give you a heads up on Tasmania being the Saturday morning TV log for next week. The rest of the Saturday morning TV logs will be the Dumb and Dumber animated series on the 15th, the Osmonds on the 22nd, and Lassie's Rescue Rangers on the 29th. Now, for the rest of the month, here's what I'll do. I'm going to be doing the anniversaries next. I'll start with the Phantom Toll Booth on the 7th, Now, even if it's been years since I last seen these, and if I can't find them again to watch them, I'll still review them anyway. The third will be a solo re-review of Charlie's Angels from 2000. I know my back-to-back review of this and its sequel has gotten 40 views, which is fine, but I'd like to see if I can do better with a solo re-review of one, the first one that started it all. Then Megamind will be coming up on the 5th, and I will have Ace Ventura When Nature Calls on the 10th. I am so looking forward to that. I also have Rainbow Bright and the Star Stealer on the 15th, The Sixth Day on the 17th, One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest on the 19th, and 3 Men and a Little Lady on the 21st. I was thinking about doing Home Alone for its anniversary, but since I can see my original review actually finally got to over 100 views, I turned it down. I do owe y'all, and I hope y'all mind. But yeah, wait, what the hairy heck am I doing? Throwing my schedule away when I ever give it all to you? Oops. All right, for the now during the next few days, here's the rest. Tomorrow on the 2nd will be that Smurfs film that came out this past year. And yes, this will be an ultra rant. Because I'm going to be ranting on this way big time. On the 4th, I will give you a spoiler free review of Jurassic World Rebirth. On the 6th, I'll be doing the first of 2 new Do You Remembers, where in this episode of on the 6th, I'll be talking about the extremely underrated 80s sitcom I've actually been watching on YouTube, We Got It Made. Then on the 9th will be something I am long overdue to review because I was going to review a few months ago, but I had to postpone. I was going to do it in September for Super Sci-Fi September and failed to include it on there. I'm going to finally review Don Bluth's Tie-In AE. On now for the 11th to the 13th, in order to promote the release of the new Running Man and the Now You See Me, Now You Don't film, I will be reviewing the original Running Man, The Running Man with Arnold Schwarzenegger on the 11th. On the 12th will be Now You See Me, and Now You See Me Too on the 13th. On the 14th, I am going to be reviewing another new version of a flick in the How to Train Your Dragon live action film, which we'll see where that winds up on the first time watches ranking. Then on the 20th, I'll be reviewing the recent Apple film called The Lost Bus. Now, for during the week of Thanksgiving, I was going to do the Downton Abbey flicks, but I took them down. I'm going to review those in December. So in its place, I decided to tackle a real turkey of a flick, or 3 or more. It's The Naked Gun. I'm going to be tackling that on the 24th. The Naked Gun 2.5 on the 25th. Smell of Fear and Naked Gun 33 and the third. The Final Insult on the 26th. And then I will have my second Do You Remember episode on the 28th, where I'll be talking about the spinoff of Alice called Flow, which I will be dedicating in memory of Polly Holiday, whom we sadly lost not so long ago. And the 29th will be a spoiler free review of the recent Naked Gun reboot. There'll be plenty more to come, including the spoiler-free reviews for Guillermo del Toro's Frankenstein, considering I was originally going to do that last month, but I failed to have found out that it was coming to theaters and not Netflix until, well, very soon. And then, of course, The Running Man, and Now You See Me, Now You Don't. Plus, we'll get a spoiler-free review of the big movie event itself in Wicked for Good. And guys, sorry, I'm going to pass on Zootopia 2. I will be reviewing it until I review its predecessor next year for its anniversary. Sorry. So that's going to do it for the schedule. What did you think? You like what's coming up? The schedule may be subject to change, but I doubt there will be changes. Now, there might be mini reviews pop up every now and then. Maybe during this. Details to follow, okay? So that's going to do it for this vid. Tell me what you think of this in the comments section below. If you like this video, click the like button, subscribe, and be a part of the Big D Nation. Continue to help support my channel, and you know the rest. And join me later on as I will be starting to work on the first time watches ranking, which will be coming up in a little while, okay? So if you like this, check out the top 3 viewed vids for last month. The upper left-hand corner is my review of Scooby-Doo and the Cyber Chase. The upper right-hand corner is my review of Commando. And the bottom left-hand corner is the Saturday morning TV log on the Spooktacular New Adventures of Casper. And the bottom right-hand corner is the button you can click to subscribe if you like rankings and reviews on movies, TV, music, video games, etc. Then I'm your guy. Thanks for watching. Until next time, I'm the Big D saying see ya.